What's up, you guys? Happy Thanksgiving, man. It's your boy Fresh back here with another banger, man. I appreciate everybody locking, tap in, give you a time, man. This is year one. We have completed, man. We are entering year two. We're gonna try to do better with the content, man. I'm gonna try to bring you more and more better content, man, every day. I'm sorry that we kind of got to do another thing, go another way with the shorts. So we're just gonna be kind of leaning more towards the streams, the actions this year, man. I'm gonna get some better equipment, some mics, so I can be out vlogging and doing travel vlogs, man, for y'all. But like I said, man, I appreciate y'all giving me your time in this year, man. I know kind of like ain't we kind of like slow down a little bit, but we're gonna pick it back up, hit it hard. 2026, it's gonna be another good one, man. We're gonna hit some more good shit. We're gonna do some more shit. We're gonna make the shit go back up. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all giving me your time, man. Rocking with me, hanging in there, man. Everybody who subscribed, commented on shit, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Man, let's get into the stream for a couple of hours for 12 o'clock, and then we're gonna jump into more shit all the rest of the weekend till Monday. I'll go back to work, so that's why I probably kind of been slowing down because of this job, whatever. But gotta be an adult. So I gotta get to it till I make it, man. I ain't made it yet, so let's get it, man.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 59 yards. And the Chiefs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7. Eagles, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 23. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Hurts to Barkley on the check down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Nine yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Dotson in motion right. Here's Hurts to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Barkley inside handoff. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Now Hurts changing up the play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
180.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
73.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jihad Campbell. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the
You said what? What the fuck? Keep pausing the game for, bro.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chiefs 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This short throw caught by Goddard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
6-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Attack!
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And still fighting. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. From the 35, here's 2nd down at a yard. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground with a tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Kylan Granson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
21. Chiefs 14. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
I tell you what, if this is any quarterback other than Patrick Mahomes, I'm telling you how this is an ill-advised throw. But 15 is so good on the move with all those different arm angles and releases that all I'm saying now is that's a gorgeous play.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. That one out wide and intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon, as he ran off the field after making that play.
Jalen Carter. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Mahomes now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Sidney Brown with it. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles...
Nigga, shut up. You paused the game, you fucking fag. You can't play. You suck, nigga. You gotta use the fucking computer to help you win, nigga. You not good, bro. Shut the fuck up, you bum ass nigga. The fuck? Having a computer help you win, nigga. That shit is gay. What the fuck? Niggas be really thinking that they doing something. That all that pausing the game shit, that shit is stupid, bro. Get your ass on. Don't nobody want to sit there and while you sit there, you keep pausing the fucking game. Back to back niggas I had do that shit to me. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You niggas suck. You got the computer helping you out, nigga. It lose coverage, everything. Everything drops when you do that dumbass shit, nigga. Fuck. I don't never sit there and pause the game on dumbass niggas like that. You sit there and pause the game twice, said, I'm about to report you. I heard what the fuck he said. What the fuck? The fuck you gonna sit there and pause the game and say you gonna report me? Nigga, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Then niggas be really thinking that they good when they do that dumbass shit. You're not good, bro. They need to stop that shit for real. They need to stop when niggas can pause in the game, bro, and they keep fucking it up. Just like last night, nigga paused the game on me twice. I threw it to the same nigga on his defense 3 times. How the fuck I do that? Man, get the fuck out of here. Niggas be trashing this game, bro, and they be really thinking that they good and that they don't. Because when you pause the game and do that hurry up offense shit, it throws the game out of whack, bro. I don't give a fuck what you saying. That's why they do it. Because what are you pausing the game for? And you sit there, you think you good, and you trash. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You gotta pause the game to help you win. Fuck. Man, this motherfucker keeps calling. Weird ass niggas be fucking pausing the game and shit, bro. That shit is stupid. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's OC, bro. Like, come on. And you sit up and you think you doing something, talking, not talking shit while you pick me off. And I just picked your dumb ass off, and then you gonna sit up and turn around and sit up and do the same shit, talk shit, nigga. Like, bro, come on, bro. They cheating for you, nigga. It really is. Congratulations. Niggas be thinking that they fucking good, and they really don't be. That is so weird to me, bro. That shit that shit take me out the game, bro, for real. I don't like that shit. And I really hope when they do that shit in like tournaments and shit, the niggas can't pause the game. You gotta let them niggas know. You can't pause no game in no tournament. That's crazy, bro. How fuck do you do that? And then you think you good, and then you sit there talking shit like you good. Like, nigga, you sit there pausing the fucking game. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That shit be blowing the fuck out of me, bro. For real. That kills my drive from playing the game, bro. When niggas do that shit and cheat me. Then the game like to cheat, choke me out. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck?
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns first down.
Here we go. Set. 60 bites.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
670 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Flushed to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
That's the score. Chiefs 7, Browns nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Browns first
Off
down.
the play fake, here's Sanders. Looking deep here for Tillman. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Stephanie! Just go check! Go check! Ready!
Now a handoff to Ford. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go! Mustang 19! 19, Tiger! 19!
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Escaping the pressure right. That's taken in. Oh-ho. And he's into the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to have the 1st down yard across the 50 to the 48.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good running back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Again here to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
43. Here goes 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And he'll take this one in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Makes the score, Chiefs 14, Browns 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Pistol give. Here's Ford. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
It is third and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go now.
Play action. It's Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. As Shador on first down. That'll be caught. It's Jerome Ford. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now it's second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard at their 49-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. They're going on fourth down. Sanders. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Mahomes on first down. Open man downfield. It's Rice. That's good for 27 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Forced out wide, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
On third down, Mahomes. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Chiefs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
On the ground, this is Hunt. Room to run past midfield. We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from Orchard Park. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Round 80.
Allen working from the pistol. Aside, that open man is knocked. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Bills first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass. They take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
Sub. Half. Alert! Look out!
Allen gonna throw again. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they're gonna be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down.
To the air once more is Allen. It is brought in the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this.
And he's in! Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got room to roam. And he will get into the end zone. He on Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been...
So I don't like playing this fucking game, man, because it be cheating, bro. This is exactly why I don't like playing these football games be cheating, bro. I just got hogged out for nothing. Couldn't get no yards, nothing. What the fuck? Come on, bro. This is shit I be talking about. And I'm sitting there pressing X. I can't even go into the game, bro. Like, that's how you know this motherfucker be fucking up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage. Here's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Burrow on play action. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The LSU connection, Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide touch.
Burrow looking to pass. It's complete to Brown, right side. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Here we go. Wide 80.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
11, Tom. Wide 80. Wide 80.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. No score after one on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. Now this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 18. On play action, they'll throw. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down at 7. Now here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. There, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. The Bengal pressure gives him that time. Down he goes. It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. Well, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
One, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Play action. It's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
That's another Bengals.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
11 MT, take. 11.
Here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Makes it third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
11.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now a run here off the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
11. 180. 11. 12.
Burrow will throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Here we go. 180. 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Yellow. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pass on the out route, caught by Smith-Schuster. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down.
Yellow.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try and move that ball down the field for an answering score.
This is Brown going up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Let's get set. Stop. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come in
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Mahomes takes it himself. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. 14.
Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Open man is chase complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Hey, we're good.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Gun. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
That's another Bengals
Burrow.
1st down.
Open man is Higgins. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
14 more yards. That's another Bengals 1st
Now
down.
Burrow changing the look.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Stop.
Here's Burrow. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to...
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
2nd and 6.
Mahomes to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs.
Mahomes will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
That keeps the score. Chiefs 20. Bengals 8.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Brian Asamoah making the play defensively, meeting him behind the line for a loss. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs taking on themselves.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Come on. Go.
The drive starts with a carry, 5-4. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Sanders. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Sanders. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Mike Dano working his way in there to record the sack.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devin Bush there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
On the 6.
They go play action now with Sanders. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone, brings it inside the 20. It is a big play for the Browns. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, You got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The ball carrier taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Shelby Harris to make the tackle.
2 yards on
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there.
brings up 3rd down.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. More times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here's a run with Hunt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down behind.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd down, they need 5. Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
At their own 1-yard line.
Sanders from his own end zone. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
On second down, it's 4. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Open man, and that's Tillman.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Shador. Throw here's down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yellow. Alrighty.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score! Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are out to a 10-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That one is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Devin Bush. They're on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 43, here's second down and 6. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's in! Hollywood Brown! Touchdown, Kansas City. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out in front by the score of 17-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
We'll open this drive on the ground with Ford. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9.
Please go.
Now, Shador. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
First down, Cleveland.
To throw is Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Right back to Jeudy. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's Sanders to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Watson. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, KC. What a spectacular take back for the... It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Now, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Jackson now on second down. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They'll send Flowers in motion. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Jones on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Bateman is the motion man. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Chiefs 0. Tyler Luke to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On play action, it's Mahomes. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Kyle Van Noy getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
15. Yellow.
Mahomes back. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Yellow. I'll go on. 80.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Got his man at the 6, and he will get into the end zone. Noah Gray, touchdown Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second down, Jackson.
At the 31-yard line.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Jackson again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. We'll talk things over before third down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now as this one is in the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And this will be incomplete.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens are going to have it just past their 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
DC, ready?
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll get about 2. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Jackson, exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. Back to throw, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down. Hopkins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This is Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
We'll go again here with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
10 more yards.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore.
No, we changed it.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out to his right, taking off. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will get out in front 17-7.
Chiefs 7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Want to quit, right?
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Jackson forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. The ball comes out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Mahomes on first down. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Important moment here. Third down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to even the score late.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Safe kick taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's first down. A design run here with Jackson. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now on second and long. From the gun, Jackson. On the run to the right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here we go. First and goal. Play action now. Jackson rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. On play action, here's Jackson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
And it's just so hard to play defense down this close to your own goal line. Of course, you have to be prepared for any sort of goal line run. But then these play-action passes down here are just so hard to account for everybody. And it's simply an easy pitch and catch and results in a touchdown.
17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Fire on these two.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
That ties the game 24-24. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
T-Ren, let's go. Hey!
They'll send Flowers in motion. Henry. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Here comes 2nd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Hopkins sent in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll get up and spike this one, and they are in range. He's given him a shot for a field goal here that can win this game. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to win the game. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
What a throw right there. You find yourself down here, Mike. You're in position where you definitely can get the ball in the end zone. That's critical. Anytime the last play of the game, just give yourself a chance. And somehow, with all those bodies, he finds the open man, and that's a game winner.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.